welcome to another video. I hope you're really going to enjoy this. It is slightly different, so we are going to be going shopping. I am going to include a shopping haul in this, but I'm also including some beauty items that I just want to quickly talk about now because they're genius beauty items. But also, David and I, a couple of weeks ago, we went to Surrey's Most Haunted Inn. And if you're not sure what an inn is, it's like an old English pub, essentially. This place is like 16th century. They do not advertise it as being haunted, okay? So if you go on the website, which I will link to below if you want a day out, food was really good, by the way. The food was like typical pub food, very good. But they don't advertise it as haunted. I found out about it through people talking about it online, saying how spooky it is. And we went there and they're not wrong. It is really spooky, and I can well imagine that it is haunted given how long it's been going for over 400 years or something crazy. So we're going to go and do that as well, and I'm going to take you with us. But before we do, I'm going to start talking about a hairdryer, which this is something that I guarantee, unless you know about this brand, you won't have seen anything like this. So my hair, the problems that I have with my hair are that it breaks because I used to bleach it on the ends, had like balayage on the ends. It breaks. I've had loads of you telling me in vlogs, thank you so much, telling me, Sophie, your hair's really like damaged and you need to cut it off. And I was like, well, I'm not going to cut it off, but I do need to do something about it. That's another story, kind of. But yeah, flyaways, but a lack of shine is the main thing. Now, I have worked on my hair in the last couple of weeks. I've had the blonde is now gone, and my hair feels in a lot better condition. But I've also been using this hairdryer for a month. This hairdryer dries your hair using light. Yes, light. So when you turn it on, this bit glows. And the way it works is it dries, there is hot air that comes out of it, but it's not baking hot. It's like reasonably cool actually. And it's the light that dries the hair, although the warm air assists, but it's the light that dries it. And the way this works is it dries the droplets of water on the actual hair itself, as opposed to baking your hair right through until the middle and drying out the moisture in the core of each hair. And that's what helps you get the shine. And it really works. It's so gentle. It's so lovely to use. It's not heavy. It's beautiful. The handle feels like leather. It's also got these settings here. So you've got care, fast, soft and style, which you skip between depending on how you're going to dry your hair. And I'm going to show you here how I just put a wave through the end of my hair using like a round brush. So I wrapped the hair around the round brush. I held this on. I took off the end, by the way. So I normally use the end that's like vented so that I can dry down and get a sleek look, but with this I took that off and I used just the open end. It also comes with a diffuser, so if you use these, I don't personally use these, but if you use these, if you have curly hair, this is for you. I think that's for curly hair, pretty sure that's for curly hair. And some of its USPs are that it is effective against thinning hair, hair loss, postpartum hair loss, if you have a sensitive scalp, if you are lacking shine and fullness. It's a product that is able to address all of those things because it is so gentle and because of the way it uses light over heat to dry the hair. Honestly, it's such a unique thing to try. I was also going to say as well, this has actually won industry beauty awards, including this one from Allure. But it's won quite a few, and it's a really genius product that I wasn't sure how well it was going to work, because they did send this to me. I wasn't sure how well it was going to work, but it is actually decent. And I have had compliments from family members, but also from my husband David. And he actually said to me the other day, he was like, what have you done to your hair? Because it looks really shiny for the first time ever, but it looks thicker. It looks thicker at the roots, and I put it down to this. It really, really is fantastic. So I'll link to that below. They have given me a coupon code. The coupon code is not affiliate. I very rarely get affiliate paying coupon codes. I don't think I've ever had an affiliate paying coupon code, you know, but if I ever do, I would always tell you. Now for some beauty items before we go shopping. So there is this. Actually, let me show you this mascara because the mascara is brilliant. It's the Lancome Hypnose mascara, which looks like this. And if you put on your mascara and it transfers around your eyes, which mine always used to. I used to do videos and I'd edit them back and I'd have like blotches of mascara around my eyes and I'd be like, oh my God, I can't be bothered to refilm that video, but it looks awful. And I haven't had it since using this. And you can get this in different variations. So this is the original one, but there's one that gives you like more volume, more length, etc. But this is the original, and I find the original really good because if you want a day look, you put on like one coat. If you want more of an evening look, you put on more, and it's really buildable. And I have repurchased that because I've run out. But that's brilliant. The other thing that I've repurchased is this, which is from Paula's Choice, and it's the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I got a tip off from a dermatologist about, so I have enlarged pores. Well, I used to. And she said to me, use a chemical exfoliator to like wash your face, cleanse your face, and then use salicylic acid, which is what this is. And I wasn't sure, so I went on Amazon and I bought this mini bottle. I thought I'll give it a try, I'm not sure. And what I do is in the evening after cleansing my skin, I put on my eye cream and then I use this like a serum, and you really rub it into like your forehead, your cheeks, your chin, wherever you have enlarged pores, you really rub it in and give it a week and you already start seeing a difference. Your foundation sits better, it doesn't sink in so much. Your foundation, I find, doesn't break up so much in the day, but it's also been really good at controlling oil. I have an oily T-zone, and I found this to be brilliant for that. So I do recommend it. This small bottle was about £11. So for that, it's quite a lot, really. How many mil is in this? I don't know, but it's good. So if you have enlarged pores, oily skin tone, give this a try. I'll link to all of this below. The other thing that I repurchased is this lipstick from Givenchy, which is in the colour Beige Nude. So I've actually got a full one left, but the reason why I repurchased it is I misplaced it and then I found it yesterday in a handbag. So now I have two. But the colour is really, really good. Let me put some on. It's like matte, really nice browny pink. Oh, I just love this lipstick. And it stays on as well and it doesn't dry your lips out. So if you like a matte look but you don't want like really dried out lips, then give that a try. And then a couple of other things. First of all, something that I've told you about a million times, but I'm going to tell you about it again. And it's this eye serum. And I've been using this since 2016 and I swear it is like Botox in a bottle. If you're going to try it, it's referred to as a serum, but I would say it's more like an oil. But because it's an oil and it's so hydrating, it really prevents against fine lines. That's how I'm finding it anyway. And that's why I call it Botox in a bottle, because I really find that it prevents like those, you know, those little fine lines that you see people that have when they're not expressing anything. They're not smiling or anything. They just have fine lines. This, I'd really put this down to the fact that that hasn't happened. And then two other things from the same brand. So this I've been using with the salicylic acid. These are exfoliating pads. So I exfoliate using these and they contain various natural products. And each pad looks like this. But it's, you know those abrasive pads that you get on some acne products? So it's slightly abrasive, so when you use it, it really lifts off the dirt, the grime, right out of the pores. It really works deep down. Then, before using my salicylic acid, I will use this. These are micellar cleansing pads. And I use this just to lift off any excess dirt, really. But what I love about them is they don't dry out because they're in this sealed pot. But you get a disc this size, so it's decent size, but it's got a pocket in it. So it's like that. So you can really like get in there and clean your face. and they last a long time. You get, I don't know how many you get in a pot, to be honest. Does it say? And these contain vitamin C and niacinamide, as well as micellar water. And vitamin C is so good for like brightening, and niacinamide, I think that's quite good for like keeping your skin clear, isn't it? Pretty sure. And one more, and then we'll go, because I don't want to bore any of you. Hopefully I'm not. Is this. This is the neck and decolletage serum. So I use squalane on my neck. And if you're worried about sagging skin, looser skin, an aging neck, even if you're 25 and you're watching this, get in there early with your neck skincare, because your neck is like the first thing to go and there is nothing you can do for it. And I have been using squalane for years, and I read about this in like a dermatologist was talking about the neck, saying the reason why it ages faster is because there's no oil glands on your neck, so it can't moisturize itself. And very often your moisturizer alone won't do that much, whereas the squalane is a really good, it's like an oil. One of you said to me, don't use squalane, it's from sharks. And I didn't know that, but the one I use isn't, it's from olives. So I will link to the one that I use as well, because we don't want to be using ones from like sharks. Definitely not. That's awful. And yeah, then the other thing that I've been using is the neck and decolletage serum from the same brand as the other items that I've shown you. And you push down on the top once, it gives you enough that you need, and then you use it on your neck. And I have found, what's in this? Various things are in this. But it's so hydrating, and it does slightly sit on the skin in the way that squalane does, so really, really good. Anyway, yeah, so that's just like some beauty items, and I hope you've enjoyed that. But now let's go shopping.
Hi everyone, welcome to the start of another vlog. Oh, okay, so, it's noisy around here. I'm on my way to go and get my nails done. Normally I do my own nails to save money. But also because, you know, when they remove the gel, it always makes me cringe when they start really picking at it. And I prefer to remove the gel myself, because then I can take my time. And I have removed the gel myself, but I feel like I want to try this Gel X. It's like a tip that they put on, and apparently it doesn't damage the natural nail the way acrylic does. So I'm going to go and try that. And then after that, I am off to get my hair done. And what I'm doing is, you know, I'm going back to my roots, so I'm gonna get the blonde all covered over again. And I'm slightly late, so I'm like out of breath walking, like fast walking. Because today, well, they're still digging up Sloane Street, which is just the other side there, and the traffic is crazy around here, absolutely mad. It's taken me, normally it's really quick for me to get here, it's taken me a long time today.
Didn't know the love was war. Then I saw you coming at me. Somebody that I used to know. Somehow you're my enemy. I don't wanna fight no more. Origami on the floor, breaking stuff that's so sentimental. Push and pull is all we do. Life is hollow without you. Ooh.
Okay, so we have coloured all of my hair. So some of you might remember, but the ends were blonde. And what we've done is we've gone back to my root colour, but we've put it all over because the blonde went up quite high. And so we want to make sure that the new colour, that the root colour is like completely all over. So that's what we're doing at the moment. That's why I look like this. So yeah, I had my hair done and I've gone back dark all over. David kept saying to me, he's like, that blonde, David's never liked me blonde. He's always said to me, it makes you look washed out. And I was watching a couple of older videos because they popped up. Not that I like watch myself, but I glanced at myself and I was like, you know what? The blonde does actually wash me out. So I'm going back to dark. I did have my nails done, everyone. I don't know how I feel about them. They're way too long for me. What was I thinking? I don't like it. I couldn't do my pin on the pin machine. It was awful. So I might file them down when I get home, actually, because they're driving me mad. But there is a Dior party tonight that's going on, and I nearly forgot about it until I was in the hairdresser and it flashed up on my phone because I added it to my diary. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and kill some time in Harrods. Now the Dior party doesn't start until 6. Wow, it's noisy around here today. It is very noisy around here today. I'm sorry about this. We've got overhead planes, we've got building work, we've got everything. I'm going to go to Harrods, kill a bit of time, show you around. We can go and see Enrique, we can go and see Fendi as well, chill out with them for a bit, and then head to this party. I probably won't stay very long. I'll probably give it like half an hour or something, depending on what the vibe is like there. But yeah, that's the plan. Just arrived at Harrods and there's like a Prada takeover, which looks pretty cool. Let's head in. Absolutely love that little backpack. Look at that. So I've just come into the Fendi fitting room and they've got some of the summer collection that's left here. I really like these jackets, do you know that? They've got the print on the inside. They look like that. I really like the version that's in black. And that's it on the back. And that is the price, just in case you wondered. They've got dresses. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, because the waist they take in, but it's okay, right?
The waist is perfect now.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah,
They
before.
look so nice.
They're so nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I love it.
The waist before was, I was worried that I took them in too much. But you said 4 centimetres, which was perfect.
Okay, it's good.
So you
Don't
know
scare
not
me.
to, if those trousers don't fit you, you
They-
know,
they-
you need to go and buy it.
If I put on £1 right now, these won't fit. But right now they fit perfectly.
Should be fine. Now, there's still a little bit space at the back.
There is, yes, yeah.
Little bit, yes. So even when you sit and all this is good.
Yeah, oh, they're perfect. Hey, so that was Fendi done. I went and picked up my trousers. Now I'm going to head to Dior and see if Enrique should be in. I'm going to try and catch up with him because it has been a while. Here's some of what's in the window at Dior. You know I love the Lady Dior. It's my favourite bag, but it's so expensive, but I do really like it. So glad I bought mine when I did, you know that. That's really nice as well. I like that size. That looks like the medium, but it's actually a small, and it's really, really nice. I like that. Just waiting for Enrique now, and I'm having a look at this houndstooth collection. Specifically, there's like a jacket, but I don't know if they have it. That's the question, but I really like houndstooth. and it's this type of houndstooth, this type of print, but the jacket looks like this, which is another one I'm considering. This bar jacket here, this cream one, and this is this model but in houndstooth. But this is gorgeous as well, isn't it? I do love the bar jacket. I have two, and I wear, in particular, I've got one which is this colour here, and I wear it so often. So I've just come into a fitting room, and it's not my size, we don't think, but I'm going to try on this, which is the bar jacket and the houndstooth. But the other version I want to try on they don't have, but they have a similar-ish version, which looks a bit like that, where it goes in at the waist and it's got the cap sleeves. Basically, this collection is pretty new out, so they don't actually have much stock of it. I'm going to try on these two and just see what I think, really. So this is it, and it's a bit... normally, the way this would fit would be a lot more fitted round there. It would be a bit more like that. I think this is the kind of thing that would work, but they'd need to alter it a bit. Like, you can see under the arms, it gapes a bit there. Normally that would be more fitted in, but it's given me a good idea for it, and I do like it. It's a really thick, like, wool type material. And then this is the second. This is quite cute. It's like a little puffer coat. I like the shoulders on it. It's really nice. Well, I think so anyway. I think it's quite cute. And then Enrique just said to me, right, go and try this on, because this, although it's not a print that I would personally go for, it's got a very, very similar cut to the jacket that I'm after, which is in houndstooth. So I've tried it on, and I like the way it goes in so much at the waist. This is one thing I love about the bar jacket. I just love the silhouette, like the shape that you get with the items. So yeah, that's the other one, and I think that's given me a better idea, but I still want to, before like pulling the trigger on anything, I still want to be able to try on the actual version of this before I make that decision. Just come to the homewares section. I love these malachite plates, this set, and this is all 50% off. I tell you, you know, it's really good in here for like discounted homeware items. Amazing. So here we've made it, the Punchbowl Inn. This is a 16th century inn that's been serving people for over 400 years. So it's been going for a long time. And as I mentioned earlier, this is supposedly one of the most haunted inns in Surrey. And apparently it's been haunted by a former landlord and the landlord's dog. And apparently people have heard growling here, around by the fire, particularly on a cold evening. And reports of an older man with a beard often seen walking around the inn, as well as a reported lady in 17th century looking clothing who is seen walking around as well. So we'll head in, go and get some food, have a look at the menu, take it from there. Show you the sign there. Right, let's go. Amazing. You can really tell it's 16th century, can't you? It does totally look it. It is a bit creepy in here, but I love that. Look at the tiny windows. Amazing. Okay, so here's the menu. Very typical English pub menu. And I was actually looking at the, where is it now? The fish and chips or the ham, egg and chips. It looks really good. I think, David, you said you might get the ham, egg and chips, didn't you? Or the burger. So if you're thinking about coming here, there's also a children's section. But the food's basically very like pub food, very like quintessential pub food, which I quite like. Well, yeah, David's just spotted this on the placemats. Look, image of what this was like back in 1905. Just some pictures on the walls here. I was just saying to David that I think this is going to be one of the most hilarious things we've done in the longest time ever. I'm so glad we've taken this afternoon off and decided to go and do this, because it's something so different. It's like the most different thing I think we've ever done in a long time, is to come somewhere like this. Food's arrived. So this is David's burger. It's a huge burger, it's massive. And I got the fish and chips, which looks like, and do you know what, this looks like proper pub fish and chips. I cannot wait to try this. Any good? Good chips? Good chips. David's just eaten one. He said, I got some chips. I got mushy peas, thick cut chips, and beer battered cod. So I thought I would come on here and give you an update on how that went. It was the most hilarious thing we've done in a long time, I will say. We normally do weird things like this from time to time, just as like when we have a day off. When we have a day off, we don't always go shopping. I know it looks like we do, but we really don't. A lot of the time we like to go to like restaurants and pubs and bars and museums and things like that, but I don't always film them because I never know whether they're going to be interesting or not. But you know, I told you a couple of videos ago I'm going to start to introduce more of this in, so if you enjoyed that bit at the pub, let me know. The food was good. I would say if you're thinking of visiting, and I will link to their website below where you can find directions, I don't think there's a train station anywhere nearby, and it's in the middle of nowhere. It's right out in the countryside in Surrey. It took us a couple of hours to get there by car, but we didn't go motorway, to be honest. We could have gone like a quicker way, but we went through the countryside just to make the most of it. Did we see any ghosts? No, we were not expecting to though. Although, is it creepy there? Yes, creepy. But I think that's just because it's so old and it's got the low ceilings and it's quite dark in there. But I would definitely say if you're into this kind of thing, if you're into like spooky stuff, I think that you might enjoy going. I actually really think you might enjoy it. So give it a try. I will Link below to the Zuvi Halo hairdryer that I showed you at the beginning of this video. So if you're interested in that, go and check it out. They've actually given me 2 different coupon codes. The first one gets you a discount, but the second one, the way it works is if they have already discounted the product, because sometimes they run promotions, the first coupon code won't work, but this second one will, and it will get you an extra discount on the already discounted price. So the first coupon code will work if there's no promotion running. The second coupon will work if there is a promotion running. So give both a try. If one's not working for you kind of thing, give both a try. Thank you so much for watching, and again, let me know if you've enjoyed this video, this style of video, a bit of shopping, bit of lifestyle, bit of everything really. Let me know whether you liked it. Thank you, and I'll see you hopefully in one of the 2 videos I'm going to link to here.